Cells are the smallest living units of an organism. All cells have three things in common, no matter what type cells they may have. They have cell membrane, which separates the inside cell from its environment. Cytoplasm, which is the jelly-like fluid. DNA, which is the cell's genetic material. There are two broad categories of cells. First, eukaryotic cell. They have organelles, which includes the nucleus and other special parts. Eukaryotic cells is more advanced, complex cells such as those found in plants and animals. Second category is the prokaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cells, they don't have nucleus or membrane enclosed organelles. They do have genetic material, but does not contain with the nucleus. They are always unicellular, such as bacteria. What are organelles? Organelle means little organ. Organelles are specialized parts of the cell. They have unique jobs to perform. Let's start with the nucleus, which is the control center of the cell. The nucleus contains the DNA or genetic material that dictates what the cell is going to do or how it's going to do. Chromatin is tangled spread form inside the nuclear membrane. What the cell is ready to divide, DNA condenses in the structure called chromosomes. The nucleus also contains what we call nucleus, which is a structure where ribosomes are made. After ribosome leave the nucleus, they will do this more important job of synthesizing, making proteins. Outside the nucleus, ribosomes and the rest of the organelle float around the cytoplasm. They may wander freely or attach, to the endoplasmic reticulum, or spelled sometimes as ER. There are types of your ER. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, where ribosomes attach to it. Smooth ER doesn't have ribosomes attached to it. The ER is a membrane-enclosed passageway for transporting proteins synthesized by ribosomes. Proteins and other materials emerge. They emerge from the ER in small called vesicles. Those are the vesicles where the Golgi apparatus, sometimes called the Golgi body, receives them as proteins. Moved through the G body, they are customized in the form that the cells can use. The Golgi body does this by molding the protein into usable shapes or adding materials like lipids or carbohydrates. The vacuole, it is a cycle-like structure that stores different materials. Here, ventral vacuole stores some water. Let's go back to the animal cells. You can see that is the lysosome. It is the garbage collector that taken damage that are worn out of the cell parts. They are filled with enzymes, breakdown by cellular debris. That is the mitochondrion, the powerhouse of the cell. During the process called cellular respiration, the mitochondrion make an ATP. They make an ATP that provides energy to all the cells' activity. Cells that need energy need more mitochondria. Meanwhile, the cell maintains its shape through what we call cytoskeleton. This includes the thread-like microfilaments, which are made of proteins, microtubules, the thin halo tube. Some organisms, like plants, are autotrophic, meaning they capture sunlight from energy. They have the cells called chloroplasts. Where photosynthesis happens, plant cells have cell wall outside the cell membrane. That is a chloroplast. They protect the plant, and cell animals can never have cell wall. Plant cells have cell walls outside the cell membrane that protect the plants. Animal cells have never cell wall. The other unique structures. In humans, for example, the respiratory tract is lined with cells that have what we call cilia. These are microscopic hair-like projection. They move waste, they help trap particles in the air and expels them when you cough. Yes, that's the function of the cilia. Another unique feature in the cells is your flagella. Some bacteria have flagella. A flagella is like a little tail that helps more or propel itself. It helps to move or propel itself. The only human cell that has flagellum is your sperm cell. So in summary, eukaryotic cells, plant and animal cells with a nucleus and membrane enclosed organelles. Prokaryotic cells, they are unicellular organisms without a nucleus or membrane enclosed organelles. All cells have a cell membrane, cytoplasm, and genetic materials. Both animal and plant cells have mitochondria. And that is the cell structure.